The little star's brave rescue high in the twinkling sky, where the moon glowed like a big silver lantern and stars sparkled like tiny jewels, lived a small star named Twinkle. She was the tiniest star of all, so small that the bigger stars sometimes forgot she was there. But Twinkle had a huge heart and a giant dream. She wanted to shine brighter than anyone and help someone on Earth. Every night, she looked down at the world below, where children played, animals roamed, and houses glowed with warm lights. "I want to make someone smile," Twinkle whispered, her light flickering with hope. One frosty night, when the sky was clear and the stars shone brightly, Twinkle heard a sad voice from Earth. It was a boy named Sam, sitting by his window, saying, "My bunny, Fluffy, is lost. I wish I could find her." Twinkle's heart glowed like a little candle. "This is my moment," she thought. But how could a tiny star help a boy so far away? She decided to be brave and go on a big adventure. Twinkle took a deep breath, wished for courage, and jumped from the sky, falling like a sparkly snowflake. Down she went, past fluffy clouds, chirping birds, and glowing streetlights, until she landed softly in Sam's backyard. The world was so big and strange. Tall trees swayed, flowers danced in the breeze, and crickets sang loud songs. Twinkle felt a bit scared, but she thought of Sam's sad voice and puffed up her light. "I can do this," she said, and she began her search for Fluffy. First, she floated to the garden, where roses and daisies stood quietly. "Have you seen a bunny named Fluffy?" she asked, her light bouncing on their petals. The flowers shook their heads. "No, but try the old oak tree. The owl there is very wise," they said. Twinkle zoomed to the oak tree, where a big owl blinked his shiny eyes. "A bunny," hooted the owl. "Check the meadow by the stream. Bunnies love to nibble grass there." Twinkle thanked the owl and hurried to the meadow, her light glowing like a tiny lantern. At the stream, she saw ripples in the water and heard a soft thump-thump. There, behind a big rock, was Fluffy, a fluffy bunny with soft white fur and a twitching nose. "Fluffy!" Twinkle cheered, shining so brightly that Fluffy hopped with joy. But Fluffy was stuck in a muddy patch, her little paws sinking, and Twinkle was too small to pull her out. "Don't worry," she told Fluffy. "I'll get Sam." She raced back to Sam's house, her light flashing like a firefly. Sam was still at his window, his eyes wet with tears. Twinkle danced in front of him, twinkling as brightly as she could. Sam gasped, "A star! Are you here for Fluffy?" Twinkle bobbed up and down, leading Sam outside. She guided him through the dark garden, past the owl's tall tree, and across the meadow to the stream. Fluffy thumped her foot when she saw Sam, and Sam ran to her, gently lifting her from the mud and hugging her tightly. "Fluffy, you're safe." Sam laughed as Fluffy snuggled close. "Thank you, little star," Sam said, his smile brighter than the moon. Twinkle felt warm and proud, but she wanted to make sure Sam and Fluffy got home safely. She floated above them, lighting their path like a tiny street lamp. On the way, a curious squirrel popped out from a bush. "Who are you, shiny star?" it chattered. "I'm Twinkle, and I'm helping my friends," she replied, glowing happily. The squirrel clapped its paws and scampered off. A friendly frog by the stream croaked, "You're so kind, star. Come back soon." Twinkle giggled and promised she would. When Sam and Fluffy reached home, Sam's mom ran out, her eyes wide with joy. "Sam, you found Fluffy," she cried, hugging them both. Sam whispered, "The star helped me." Twinkle's light grew stronger, and she knew it was time to return to the sky. She floated up, past the clouds and back to her place among the stars. The other stars cheered, "Twinkle, you're so brave." Even the biggest stars noticed her now, and they twinkled with pride. From that night on, Twinkle shone brighter than ever, her light bold and beautiful. Every evening, Sam looked up at her, waving from his window, and Fluffy twitched her nose happily. Twinkle learned that even the smallest star could do big things, and she twinkled with joy, knowing she had friends on Earth who loved her. Sometimes, when the night was quiet, Twinkle whispered to the sky, "I'll always shine for you," and her light sparkled like a promise, filling the world with hope.